Hey guys, this is Paddy from Freethinkers-Inc. Music Productions, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a cool sounding atmosphere for your track based, for example, of a vocal chop. So let's get straight into it. So here we are now in the Bitwig session. I prepared a small 8-bar loop for this. So first have a short listen how it sounds without the atmosphere.
Never say goodbye, never say goodbye again. Never say goodbye, never say goodbye again. Never say goodbye, never say goodbye.
So we can now use this vocal, what you just have heard. Here
Never say goodbye, never say goodbye again.
we can use this to create the atmosphere. So the only thing what you have to do is you take this clip, chop it up into a small section like this.
Never say goodbye, never say goodbye.
Or even shorter.
Never say, never say.
Then you take an plugin like I like to use from Sound Toys. This it's called Space Blender, but you can also do this with other reverb plugins which have a kind of freeze functionality. So the important thing here to watch out is that you have a plugin like a reverb plugin where you can set to freeze. As I said, I place the Space Blender on it, and then you can just replay it.
Never say.
And now you can hear already the atmosphere ringing out, but you can click on the freeze button to hold it. So let's do it again.
Never say.
And then it's playing continuously, and then you can play around with this.
Never say.
And I used to do this in, I usually do this in context with the music to get the feel for it, which kind of atmosphere sounds the best.
Never say. Never say. Never say.
This sounds already pretty good. So the next thing what you can then do is, I muted now, it's still running in the background, and what I usually then do is to just create another track, route this signal into it, and then you can just record this track.
Never say.
Yeah.
Never say.
Okay, and what I usually then do is to just chop the proper up into a 4-bar loop, for example. Sometimes I use also 2-bar, it depends on, you can see it on the waveform. I could even use a 2-bar loop for this and do it like this and repeat it all over again. This would probably also work, so let's have a listen how it sounds in context. Yeah, this I think sounds good. I mean, I increased the volume now a bit more so that you can clearly hear it in the track. In the context of the track, I would usually turn it down a bit like this. So to just make it sounding subtle in the background, to not distract from the rest of the music. So I think that's all what I wanted to show. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, just give me a thumb up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.